Woo! All right, look who's back. That's right, Lunchbox, aka the Disgruntled Gamer here. And look what we got today, Mostroscopy. It's a monster indie fighting game, and it is wild. When I first stumbled upon this, I was like, this is crazy. No way. The reason why is because everything mixed together, it's just insane. You have vampires, werewolves, mummies, ghosts, and luchadores. And it's pretty wild, and it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, there's even a freaking robot. I forgot about that. And I think a witch. I'm not for sure. But yeah, this fighting game is an absolute blast. Okay. I already touched on the characters and whatnot. So how does the story mix into this? Well, that's interesting because you get bits and pieces of the story with every character. When you first select your character, you get a little like it looks like a 50s or 60s comic book style, and that's what this whole game is shooting for. It like takes place in the 50s with this comic book vibe, and of course horror, and it just mixes it all together. Because if you'll notice, on every stage has like a different color palette. Like some will have neon aesthetics, some will be monochrome and whatnot. It's just crazy. But the story, you'll get every character's story, the beginning, and then once you beat the final boss, you'll get a end piece of it. And the story did not start fitting together until I've gone like through 3 or 4 characters. So I'm like, okay, you have to go through all the characters in order to piece it together. Or there is a digital comic on Steam that you can buy. There's only one issue, and I've talked to the developers, and they're working on a second issue. And I don't know, that I think including the digital comic on the console versions would actually benefit players wanting to know, more backstory and from all these characters, because some of the stories are pretty wild. It involves time travel. It involves big monsters. It's nuts. It really is. So with that being said, let's get straight into the categories. First up is what? Graphics? Yeah, buddy. So I'm just going to come straight forward. With this score, it's a 4.5 for the graphics. It really is. It just fits the game, man. It really does. Like, the story pieces have a comic book feel to it. The characters themselves, this whole game has like a dark Stalkers vibe to it. But it's, I don't know, I like it. I really do, because there's some huge characters that you can play as. There's like a Frankenstein character, and then there's this mummy character. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I just call him Yodi. But they're huge, freaking huge. And then like it's just real appealing. It really is, especially when you go through the stages, and every stage has a different color palette, and every character just has a style of their own. It really does. I love it. I really do. It'll grow on you. Just wait and see. Okay, next up is sound and music, and oh boy, you're in for a treat. You really are. 4.5 right out the door, and one of the reasons why is the music in this game. It's absolutely mental. And that's a good thing. It really is. It has like a whole surfer rock vibe to it. And it's just awesome. It really is. And this is coming from a metalhead who likes alternative rock, classic rock, but this surfer rock, I even looked up some of the bands, and the only bad thing is if I put up a video with the music included in it more than 60 seconds on YouTube or TikTok, it gets a copyright strike, which is fine. I understand that. But if you want to listen to some of the music, look up some of my YouTube shorts that I've been putting up for every character, and the music is it's wild. It fits it perfect. It fits it so perfect. And then of course the sound effects and everything else, spot on. I have nothing bad to say. Nothing bad to say. The only bad thing is for content creators and whatnot getting copyright strikes for more than 60 seconds worth of content. Yeah, I understand it, but that's why it gets knocked off just a little bit. But other than that, amazing music. I love it. Okay, on to the controls. How does this fighting game control? Does it have its own identity? Yes, for the most part, yes, it does. It has a real simple control scheme. I was thinking maybe it was going to be like something on Street Fighter level or Mortal Kombat, but no. It's a real simple control scheme. I'll throw up some pictures on what I'm talking about. There's 4 buttons. There's an attack button, a special button, block, and taunt. I don't think the taunt really does anything, but your attack and special button in conjunction with forward, back, or down, so it gives you 6 different attacks. Now, when you hold that specific button down long enough, it'll have 3 different tier effects. So there's like the perfect example is like Street Fighter. It'd be like like an X and then a Super X move or whatever. But anyways, it's real easy to string together combos. I actually enjoyed it later on. I really enjoyed it. Maybe it's because I'm a filthy casual. Yes, I'm not one of those technical fighters, but I do enjoy the fighting game. I love Killer Instinct and I love Mortal Kombat. Notice I did not say Street Fighter. That's a whole different story. But anyways, the controls, you'll enjoy the controls on this. So it gets a 4 from me just because it keeps it very simple, and that's what I like. All right, my favorite category, fun factor. All right, I'm not even gonna pull any punches. It's a 5. It really is. This game is an absolute blast to play. It will get frustrating because, once you get to the final boss, which is Starman, as you see here, he's just like every other final boss in every other fighting game. He's cheesy as hell and he spams his moves, and he has one move that just wrecks you. But anyways, the fun factor in this game, it's very high. I love it. I want to go through, story mode with every character. And I've even done some of the challenge mode, but I haven't finished any of the characters because some of those later combos get really, really frustrating. But yeah, it's a 5. This is one to play. All right. What do we got? Overall, 4.5. This game is almost perfect. It really is. There's just a few things here and there that, it could be fixed in a patch. No, nothing big to worry about, but I totally recommend this. I totally do. Pick this up, especially if you're one of those types who like all the other quirky fighters and whatnot, instead of the mainstream ones. This one I really do recommend it. The devs, really nice people. I talked to them a little bit, and they are working on the Nintendo Switch port at the moment. So yes, currently this is on Steam and Xbox, and they are working on a Nintendo Switch port. And they also said that they are wanting to add 6 more characters. What? 6 more characters, huh? Good Lord. I wonder what kind of craziness is going to come out of that. But yeah, if you're a filthy casual like myself, pick this up and you'll enjoy it. I mean, even if you got friends over, because there's no online multiplayer for the moment. This is good to just pick up and play with friends or whatnot. And then if you're wanting some challenge, try the challenge mode for the combos for all the characters. It gets pretty crazy. But yeah, other than that, I recommend it. I really do. But yay. That's it. Like and subscribe. You know, I'm gonna start cranking out some more reviews and whatnot because man, just everything's just been hectic. It really has. But that's it. That's gonna do it for this one. Mostroscopy. Pick it up. You know, say it a few times out loud. It'll grow on you. It really will. But hey, take it easy. Later.